world. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Paul. I got news about my bike. For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm in Chennai, India. I've had my bike shipped from Australia. It's in customs and I'm just going through all the red tape at the moment to get it out. It's Thursday today. It's a long weekend in here in India for Easter, so that's surprising for a Hindu Muslim country, but anyway, that can't be helped. It is a long weekend, so I won't be getting the bike till Tuesday at the earliest. My agents told me this morning. It's a bit annoying. I'd like to be on the road now, but I'm going to make the most of it. Spend the weekend exploring Chennai. So the first place I'm going to go is the Government Museum. And guys, we're still in Egmore. This is the sign you're looking for, the Government Museum of Chennai. And the entrance is just over here. There's a few things to see here. There's a cathedral there I can see. I think there's an art gallery. There's the State Library. This is the museum here. But there's a fair bit to see in the grounds. So before we go in, have a bit of a wander around. Oh, dinosaurs. So it must be a natural history museum maybe. And look at this. The cathedral. Amazing. Wow, that really is. It's well, it's different designs, but it's kind of like the Moorish castles and things that you'd see in southern Spain. Wow, what a beautiful old building. And there's a plaque here. Let's go and see when this was built. 1906. Wow, I would have thought it was older than that, but I would have been wrong. There's a statue of Gandhi over there. All over the place there's statues of Gandhi. He's obviously, well, he was a very important person to all Indians. Anyway guys, I could just keep on waffling, but I'm going to have a wander, show you things as I see them. Here's a few carvings, a few sculptures here. It's outside the art museum, and this is kind of at the end of the yard, so let's go in here first. Well, so much for me starting at this end, working my way back. You have to buy your ticket at the museum, and that gets you into everything. So I'm going back to the museum. It's not far, it's just here. I get to walk past this amazing building again. Well, the ticket for the whole complex was only $5, but to use the video camera it's another $10, Australian that is, so about the whole lot about $10 US, which isn't so bad. And I could have been sneaky about it like in the past, I have done, but I don't like doing that, so yeah, $10 US is nothing really. And I'm going back to start at the beginning at the art museum. And I was lucky today, and then I'm going to go and stand in front of this fan. It's hot. But yeah, that's the exhibition this week, or this month, is the history of Indian independence. So there's a lot of photos of Gandhi, all other important people. Very, very interesting, guys. And for those of you who don't know the history of Gandhi, he was Mahatma Gandhi. He was a lawyer in South Africa, Indian blood, and he got the Indians removed from the apartheid, so they weren't counted as colours. And then he came back to India and helped to get rid of the English, not get rid of the English, but helped for the English to hand back India to the Indians. And partition wasn't what he wanted. He wanted India to be one, but once the English were gone, the fighting between the Muslims and the Hindus, they decided partition was the best way of doing things. And it's It happens in all sorts, most revolutions. When the invading country leaves, there's always that power struggle in the beginning. And it's a bit sad because India and Pakistan, Bangladesh, they really don't like each other. And it's sad. Even, it was my original plan to buy a motorbike here. I think I've told you, I was going to buy an KTM 390 Adventurer here. And when I was first planning that, this bike hadn't even been released. But the smaller KTM bikes are built in India, just near Mumbai, a place called Chakan. And my plan was to buy it here and ride it to, I can't remember the name of the town, but Austria, the KTM head office in Austria. But you can't even take an Indian registered vehicle into Pakistan. So that put an end to that, and it would have been cheaper than what I'm doing. It was quite expensive getting the bike here, and legally I have to take it back as well. So one thing I've noticed in India is there's a lot of trees, a lot of green space. It's lovely and cool. They're popular spots for people to come and sit. It's a big, big difference than being out in the sun. Now we're in the Children's Museum. And out the back of the Children's Museum's this whole little play area, which is, they've got little boards explaining everything. And all the games and swings and slides and things have a scientific meaning. So it's actually every time the kid gets on and plays, they're doing an experiment and having that experiment explained to them. Now, I thought this beautiful old building here was the museum, but there's no way in. They must be renovating it by the looks, because there's a few scaffolds around the place. It really is a beautiful old museum. That cannon there was taken in Manila in 1690, I think. And this one here, oh look at this one, guys. That would have been a bit scary. You saw that coming at you, 1799. This one, 1845, so not as impressive as the other two. This is it's the Anthropological Galleries, and it's shut. Must be shut for renovations, like I said. It's too bad, but there's still more to see here. A lot more than I thought. And this is the Archaeological Gallery. This one really is quite impressive, guys. This is stuff they found around India over the years. Well, found around Chennai, I'm guessing. Well, guys, a lot of this stuff, 2,000 years old. This one's from 250 AD. This stuff looks even older, but yeah, no, 250. There's some over there 100 AD, like these ones here. 2,000-year-old art. You know, guys, I wasn't expecting much when I came through that gate, but this place goes on forever. It's a bit like the TARDIS. Let's go and have a look at the dinosaurs. Yeah, guys, this just goes on forever. Incredible. That was worth $10 US. Only like $2 US. Oh no, actually about $3 US if you've don't have the camera. I had to pay the extra for the camera. That's alright, guys. I've been here. I didn't think there was much from the front gate. It didn't look like much, but once you get in here, it just grows and grows and grows. I've been here 3 or 4 hours. I forgot to see, look what time it was when I got here. But I've been here for a while. You get in these shady places, it's nice and cool. Yeah, from the street, guys, this really didn't look very big, but I keep finding all these different galleries and buildings. Really quite amazing. Some of these bronze statues are well over 1,000 years old. Incredible. Not sure if you can see it with this camera, guys, but I've sort of wandered into a bat colony inside the museum grounds. I'm sure even, there you go, there's a couple flying there. I'm sure even if you can't see them, you can hear them screeching. But unlike bat colonies I've seen in Australia, in the north of Australia. They're everywhere. Doesn't smell too bad here. Well, that definitely was a well spent $10 US. I was in there all up, made at least 4 hours. Incredible. Every time I went round the corner there was something else. Really surprising. And when you see it from here, it really doesn't look like that much at all. But once you get in there, it's like... What a day, guys. I'm exhausted. And with that heat, the heat really gets to you. It's humid as anything. I think I said it in the last video, but it's one of those heats that when you, like, your shirt's not sweaty at all, then you have a drink of water, and the second you have that drink of water, the sweat just pours out of you. Yeah, it's not too bad now. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening, nice and cool. I'm going to go and get some dinner and go back and edit this movie. So I'm pretty sure I've got plenty of footage to make a video. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that Mad Dog icon up there, or the subscribe button down below. May as well hit that bell icon while you're down there. I always try and respond to your comments, so leave a comment, give me a big thumbs up, share this video everywhere you can, and we'll see you in the next one.